Alright chaps, I don't know if you can see me, but I'm here. This is Kate, 1969 Capri. If you haven't watched all the previous videos we've done over the last year and a bit, have a look, because this Capri came here a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, with a seized engine, and a few of us, Gav, Paul, Ian, me, Paul Jeffries and a few other people helped to get the engine unseized, and we've rebuilt the engine and it's working and the car drives and all that, but it's not legal because it's full of rust. Anyway, so some of you, if you were interested, have a look at the previous videos. For the other ones that know what's going on, we're going to restore Kate, a full restoration. So this is going to start in the next few weeks. Could be as early as in 1 week. We're going to start stripping the car down here. All right. I've bought a Transit, an old knackered Ford Transit van. I'm going to put it between the Capri and the Beetle, and I'm going to use it as a temporary storage. So Paul Jeffries has offered to bring an engine crane to remove the engine and the gearbox and to store that in the van, and then we're going to basically remove everything, so there'll just be a shell sitting here, and the shell, the doors and the back boot lid, they're all going to go for bead blasting, and then they're going to go from bead blasting to the body shop, and I'll introduce you to the body shop as and when that. I think that might take about 6 weeks time until that happens. So now we've basically got to strip the car, mark all the parts, and then start things that I can do, which is restoring bits of the car, like the running gear, and bits and pieces, you know, bead blasting, zinc plating, powder coating, painting, etc. Now, so yeah, that's basically what I'm just making this video is to say that we're going to restore Kate. So some of you might be looking forward to seeing how we do this, or whatever. So it's going to have twin headlights at the front, okay? So we're going to need a facelift bonnet from a later model than this, with a bulge, and I believe these come with a different angle here to allow the bigger twin headlights. So I've seen a company in Evesham that sell the conversion kits for these. I think there's quite a lot of work involved in it, and I don't know how good they're going to look, but I'm going to go for that. So I need a power bulge bonnet from a facelift Capri. We're going to lower the car 2 inches. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead now, right? So we're going to repair all the bodywork and all that. That's going to be mint. I don't know what colour we're going to do or what scheme. I'm not going to fit a body kit on it, but I'm going to slam dunk it. I'm going to put some nice fat wheels on it. I'm going to put a limited slip differential. We're going to put a 2-litre Pinto engine in. I spoke to HPE Motorsport, not Jeff Harris, he's James Harris, and they're going to have a look at building a nice cylinder head for us. I'm going to put some Marley pistons in and some side draft Delorta DHLA 48 carburetors, just to get a nice pretty Larry engine that I'll probably blow up after some time, because I do like revving the nuts out of these engines. So we're going to convert the big job here, guys. Obviously, apart from all the rust and all the panels we've got to buy, we're going to convert it to a right-hand drive UK car. So that's a hell of a lot of work, but I want to do that. So I've bought a dashboard, a right-hand drive dashboard. I'm going to go and pick it up from Beaconsfield Services on the M40 on Saturday, and obviously there's going to be a lot of work requiring to change the windscreen wipers, the dashboard, and the brake servo, and the brake master cylinder, all of that stuff. Couple of nice bucket seats in there of the period, you know, 1969 time, nothing too crazy, very simple stuff. It's going to be, it won't go back to Concours condition, so if you're looking for a Concours restoration, it's not going to happen. We're going to keep some of the originality of the car, but only some. The rest of it's just going to be very plain and simple. I'm not sure about the colour. I would like, it's my business that's going to be sponsoring this, alright? So taking £8,000 out of the business, which is about, I don't know, $12,000 or something to do this with. So I would like to dedicate the colour to something that matches my business's colours, which are yellow, black and a bit of red. But I'm not really that keen on those colours for the car, so I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with the colour. The gentleman that's going to be doing the restorations, the bodywork and the metal work and the welding, all of that is I don't know him personally, but I have a couple of people have recommended him that are in the business, so hopefully he'll be able to help us with all the technical stuff of trying to bring a car back to good condition. So that's that. Also, I'm going to offer membership on this YouTube channel, which basically to help us recoup some of the costs of doing this, which is quite a considerable cost, but at the same time it's our decision. So we're going to offer a membership on YouTube where you guys join for a little fee per month, and you get to see behind the scenes videos. You get to have private live chats, private live videos, so only a few of us, you and me, would be watching what happens with this, and some other little perks like that. So if any of you fancy that, join, and I will be sharing some exclusive videos with you, and the rest of the videos will be as normal, so no one's going to be left out. But I do want to offer a little bit of exclusivity because I feel that maybe I can get more out of you guys, and I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about getting more opinions, character, feel, and also you can get more out of me, so we know what we're doing. Because not everyone likes what we do, but some of you do like it, and there's a lot of stuff that I would like to publish, but I don't, because it's not suitable for just opening general public out to see these things. Yeah, so some of the things are there for that. So if you fancy seeing a bit of that, just join. I'm not going to go for a V6 or a V8. I'm just going to stick with a good old Pinto. I like them, I know them, and also it's going to cut the costs down because we've already got a 1.6 litre Pinto in there, so we can basically just work on a new block and head and keep all the rest of the running gear. Most of the price I think is going to come on the bodywork and the panels. That's real skilled labour that I don't have. That's it. So limited slip differentials, slam dunk, 2 bucket seats, retro bucket seats of the era, 2 litre Pinto with some nice side draft Webers, a Larry cylinder head and cam. Don't know which. I always like gold mini light wheels, right? Thick, nice big gold mini lights. Not genuine mini lights because they're freaking really expensive. I'll probably get some high quality or reasonable quality copies. Also was thinking of banding these Ross style wheels. Anyway, I'm getting on a bit now. So if any of you, I need an engine. I need a 2 litre Pinto engine, right? It just needs to be the block and the head, none of the other bits. But I would like to buy one of those. I'm looking for one currently. I'm also looking for a power bulge bonnet, and if anyone's got any GLX or RS friggin' headlights, the twin headlights, that would be great. But I do know that those are freaking, when they are available, which is very rarely, they're very expensive, so I might just have to buy the conversion copies and try and make do. So yeah, man, we're gonna be Ian's coming over in a few days. When the van's here, we're just gonna start. Paul Jeffries is bringing over the crane. That's the gentleman that does the minis. that builds the mini engines. You've seen him before. He's going to lend us his engine crane so we can remove the engine and gearbox and put it in the van. So I'm going to have a temporary van here, declared sawn, so no tax or MOT, just 500 quid it cost me. I'm going to have it transported here to use as a temporary storage. So in a few weeks there's just going to be a shell here, and somehow we're going to put the shell on a transporter to the bead blasters. They'll bead blast it there, and then the car's going to be transported to Stourbridge, which is about 20 miles from here, to the body shop, where me and Whitey, who's the gentleman that's going to do the work, are going to inspect the car and see which panels he's going to need, and also to go in depth of what I want, the conversions I want to do, which are obviously going to add to the time and head scratching and all that. Twin headlights, converting to right hand drive, possibly a roll cage. I don't know if a roll cage is a good idea, but I don't know, maybe not. And 2 litre Pinto, about 160 horsepower, maybe 170, who knows. Limited slip diff, lowered, and then the paint job. Now the RS cars, I believe they've got a sort of black bonnet paint job, right? And then they've got black skirts, black side quarter things, and then the rest of the car is either freaking yellow, orange or green. Not too, yeah, that's difficult with a paint job. And maybe even a ducktail spoiler at the back. So as soon as this van is delivered, in the next 2 or 3 days, we're going to start spannering, guys, and I'm going to start uploading videos. Now that's not definite, alright, because I don't like committing to stuff that I haven't done, but it looks as though we're going to be starting a new project, well, to restore Cape. So thank you for waiting. Some of you have still subscribed even though there's been nothing coming out, so thank you for sticking with us. And some of you have been very kind and thoughtful and asking how we're doing, and you know, just means a lot, because obviously what we've done so far has left an imprint on some of you to remind you, and you come searching for us, which is beautiful. Special thanks to Steve Wood, Steve Ducks, because he keeps sending me beautiful fresh eggs, and I'm really enjoying them. And he keeps calling me a pikey, I don't know why, but anyway, he's fat, so it doesn't matter. So am I, actually. But special thanks to him, Ian, Tesla, who else? Oh, Ron Talbot from the US. Ron, you're a gentleman, and thank you very much for all your warm-hearted messages and sharing your work and your life with me too. It's beautiful. And obviously my mates, Gav, Paul. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, man. So the other thing is, I won't have anywhere to store Kate when she's done. I just feel a bit sort of, it's not quite right parking her here when she's done, you know what I mean? But maybe by that time we will have moved house. Still haven't moved house. Haven't done any gardening, as you can see. I've just been busy with work because it was a busy season for classic car conversions around the world. We sell Weber carburetors and the parts, and the Delorto carburetors and the parts. Have a look on classiccarbs.co.uk. That's our business. Who's going to be sponsoring this, and you will have to see the watermark. Alright guys, I might minimize the adverts, but I always have the watermark there. Also, if any of you have done business with us, with a carburetor side of us, classiccarbs.co.uk, would you please take a moment and leave us a genuine review, whether you enjoyed the service and the products or not, either on Facebook or Google, please. That would be really appreciated. I'd like to up our reviews a bit, the quantity. If you had a shitty experience with us, let us know, because that's valuable as well. If you had a good experience with us, please let us know. Oh, also Angela Kilburn. Thank you, Angela, for all your help. What else? That's it. I'd like to fit a 24 valve 3 litre Cosworth BOB engine, but they're fuel injected, and I just think it's going to be a bit too much to undertake all this work plus converting an engine, you know what I mean? So stick to a Pinto. I want to lower it down really low, like 4 inches, but I think you have to then bend the leaf springs at the back, and you have to fit smaller shock absorbers. It's a lot of work, but I would like to have it really nice and low, even though I might scrape some asphalt every now and then. No carpet, but I do want some sound deadening. I'd keep the original dashboard going and some of the original features of the car. Like, I'd like to keep the original rusty and writing, what do you call these things here? I don't know. Keep those, and obviously put a new one on. But the bonnet's going to be replaced. The windscreens, the glass is all original, so I want to keep that. I don't know what panels it's going to need, but they're going to be a big chunk of the budget, just the panels and the welding and bodywork. So you see, she could turn out to be a really nice car. She's already a nice car. I like her as she is, but I think it will be nice to see her done. And maybe Gav's going to be available to come and help me build a 2 litre engine with some tricks in it. And so yeah, guys, if any of you do have any Capri parts, Mark 1 Capri parts, send me an email. I'll drop the email at the bottom of the YouTube channel. Yeah. What else? So I've told you about that we're opening a special members area only on the videos. I've told you that we're restoring Kate now. I've told you roughly what we're going to do with the car. What else? Is there anything else? That's it, yeah. Had a nice little holiday in Wales with my girlfriend. We cycled from Stourbridge to Aberystwyth, which is about 130 miles, full of freaking hills, goats, sheep, beautiful meadows, valleys, streams, rivers, mountains. It was beautiful. We camped along the way, and it didn't feel like a holiday. It felt like an adventure, really, but it was very nice, and we did it. It took us 6 days, and then we spent a couple of nights in the hotel in Aberystwyth, which was nice, by the sea. I filmed a rusty bolt, and that was about it. So all the best to you, mofos. I hope the video is still playing and I'm not talking to thin air. So thank you for sticking with us, and I hope you enjoy the next chapter on Kate 1969 Ford Capri. So subscribe if you haven't. Later, dudes.